Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, we are going to start with a new chapter, that is environmental management. Let us start with what is ecosystem. Ecosystem is formed by biotic and abiotic factors and their interactions with each other. Each factor plays very important role in the ecosystem. Producers like plants are important. Herbivores like deer, goats, sheep, cattle, horses, etc. feeding upon producers are also important. Predators like lion and tiger, which prevent the overpopulation of herbivores, are equally important. Now, a question might arise in our mind that whether the caterpillars found in nature, organisms present in filthy places, termites, insects present in dung are really useful. However, those organisms are also important. Though they are dirty, they are responsible for cleaning the environment. It means that our existence is due to these factors present around us. Hence, we should care for these factors too. Ecosystem comprises of two components, abiotic components and biotic components. Abiotic components are again of two types, physical factors and chemical factors. Physical factors include air, water vapor, minerals, soil and sunlight, whereas chemical factors include nutrients and salts. These nutrients and salts can be again of two different types, inorganic substances and organic substances, right? Inorganic substances are hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, calcium, iron, sodium, potassium, etc. means which do not contain carbon. Whereas organic substances are proteins, carbohydrates, fats, etc. Biotic components are again of two types, autotrophic and heterotrophic, right? Autotrophic means producers are plants, whereas heterotrophics will be of two types, animals and decomposers. Animals are consumers, which are again of three different types, primary consumer, secondary consumer and tertiary consumer. We have already seen what primary, secondary and tertiary consumers are in 9th standard, right? And decomposers are microbes like bacteria and fungi. Students, this chart is very important. You have to practice this at home. In your book also you have to fill. Now let us see the relationship between environment and ecosystem. Environment, if we see, it is a very broad concept. Physical, chemical and biological factors affecting the living organisms in any possible way is collectively called as environment. In short, environment is the condition in surrounding. It includes many biotic, abiotic, natural and artificial factors. These are the two types of environments, main types of environments. One is natural environment, another one is artificial environment. Let us see. Natural environment consists of air, atmosphere, water, land, living organisms. Continuous interactions occur between these biotic and abiotic factors, and their interactions are very important. Artificial environment is also affecting the natural environment directly or indirectly. If you see artificial environment, your fish tank, basically a different type of ecosystem. You are creating artificial environment in that. Basically, environment consists of two factors, biotic factors and abiotic factors. The science that deals with the study of interactions between biotic and abiotic factors of the environment is called as ecology. Basic functional unit used to study the ecology is called as ecosystem. Now, environment consists of many such ecosystems. A small pond is an ecosystem, whereas the earth is largest ecosystem. In brief, biotic and abiotic factors occupying a definite geographical area and their interactions collectively constitute the ecosystem. Environmental balance is maintained through continuous operation of various natural cycles like water cycle, carbon cycle, gaseous cycles like nitrogen cycle and oxygen cycle, which all we have studied in 9th standard. Environmental balance is also maintained due to various food chains of ecosystem. All these concepts we have already studied. This is just a recapitulation. Okay, students? Human existence is totally impossible without the existence of nature. Hence, it is basic responsibility of human being to preserve the nature without disturbing its balance. It is said that we have got this planet Earth on lease from our future generations and not as an ancestral property from our ancestors. Right? Hence, we should not forget to conserve it for ourselves and for our future generations. Let us see what environmental conservation is and what are the factors responsible for it. When some natural factors of environment and some artificial polluted factors harm the environment, it creates imbalance between various factors of the environment and ultimately affects the existence of biotic factors. Now, there are two types of factors, natural factors and man-made factors affecting the environment, right? Natural factors are earthquakes, floods, tsunami, cyclones, drought, etc. Whereas man-made factors are deforestation, pollution, industrialization and urbanization. Mahatma Gandhi has truly said that the earth is sufficient to satisfy everyone's need, but not the greed. Right? So, we should pay more attention on controlling the man-made factors which are affecting the environment. At present, many environmental problems have been arisen due to effect of various natural and artificial factors on the earth. Environmental pollution is one of those main factors. Generally, contamination means spoilage. Okay, any unwanted material, if it is present, is called as pollution. Right? Unnecessary and unacceptable change in the surrounding environment due to natural events or human activities is called as environmental pollution. Direct or indirect changes in physical, chemical and biological properties of air, water and soil which will be harmful to human and other living being is environmental pollution. Various reasons like population explosion, fast industrialization, indiscriminate use of natural resources, like we are using water immensely, right, without any reason also. So that is leading to environmental pollution. Deforestation, unplanned urbanization, they all are the factors responsible for environmental pollution. Now, pollution is a broad concept. There are various types of pollutions: air, water, sound, soil, thermal pollution, light pollution. Ultimate adverse effect of all these is on the existence of all the living organisms, not only on humans. And out of this, environmental conservation has become the need of hour. Let us see this table and air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. What are the components, their sources, their effect and how you can control them. Air pollution. What are the components of air? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfides, right? Dust, ash, asbestos, like that. Now, what are the sources? Particulate matter, solid and liquid aerosols, or gases which are released by burning of fossil fuels such as petrol. They are leading to air pollution. What is the effect of it? It will cause respiratory diseases because it is in the air, like black lung disease or lung cancer. How can you control it? You have to redesign the automobile engines, ban the burning of garbages so that there is no pollution in the air, and controlling industrial emissions because the industries emit smoke, right? So because of that, there are many harmful gases which are released in the air, causing air pollution. Looking into water pollution, oils and its derivatives like carbon compounds, heavy metals like lead, mercury, silt, and sediments. There are certain pathogens also which are the components of water pollution. What are the sources? Again, industrial waste, domestic waste, sewage, chemicals which are discharged from the industries, pesticides which are used in agriculture. They are the sources of water pollution. What are the effects of it? Degradation of aquatic ecosystem means water ecosystem, okay, and disruption of natural food chain. Because the aquatic ecosystem is degraded, the natural food chain will be disrupted. How can we control it? You have to treat the sewage properly so that it is less harmful to the water, and you have to prevent river water pollution like washing clothes near river, taking bath in the river, throwing bodies in the river, like that. Followed? Now let us move to soil pollution and see what are the components. Organic chemicals, pesticides, radioactive materials, oil and tar. They are the components responsible for soil pollution. What are the sources? Again, industrial waste, because all these chemicals, radioactive materials, they are released from the industries. Biomedical waste, agrochemical, which will be pesticides and fertilizers, and domestic waste. What will be its effects? Soil erosion. It will lead to the erosion of soil. Then retarded growth of plants or crops, because a lot of chemicals will be present in the soil. Also the soil is eroded. So it will also lead to the nutritional deficiency of the plants. How can you control it? Apply 3R method. You are already aware of the 3R method, right? Please check and refer your old books for this. Segregate biomedical waste and also limit the use of plastic, so you can control soil pollution. Radioactive pollution. It can occur due to two reasons, as natural and artificial. UV and IR radiations are natural radiations, whereas X-rays and radiations from atomic energy plants are artificial radiations. Chernobyl, wind scale and 3 Miles Island mishaps are the major mishaps of the world till present, which has led to the radioactive pollution, and thousands of people have been affected for long term due to these accidents. What are the effects of these radiations? First, cancerous ulceration due to higher radiations of X-rays. Tissues in the body are destroyed, genetic changes occur, and vision is adversely affected. This question was asked in the last year's board examination. what are the effects of radiation, right? It can be asked in the form of flowchart as well, and point wise also you can write. Thank you students for watching the video.